When you go out on a first date with somebody, you never know if there's somebody else with you on that date.
What?
There could be somebody watching the entire time.
Wait, someone that's not actually on the date with you?
Or they could technically kind of be on the date.
I don't get it.
Now that you're thoroughly confused, let's talk to Taryn, who was on a date that she wasn't really invited to.
What?
Still don't get it.
It'll make sense. Taryn, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh my God, Taryn, you just sound like a stalker right now.
Really?
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, that's what all stalkers say.
This might actually be the first time we're doing a second date update like this, Taryn. I'll go ahead and let you tell the story.
So I'm a waitress at an Italian restaurant, and I was serving a guy who was on a date with someone else. He is really, really nice. He was very sweet and, like, cool, calm, collected. And she was like a wannabe Kardashian. She was really rude. She was rude to me. She was snobby to him and everyone else around. And I'm kind of interested in him.
Oh my God.
See? So
Wait,
you
hold
kind of
on.
were on the date. Like, you never think about that, but your server is actually on your date, too. They're experiencing some things with you.
Oh, true.
Honestly, I felt bad for him because he was being very nice to her while she would just go on and on about herself. Anytime I came by or even walked by, she was talking about herself, talking about how amazing she is, talking about the men that she has, like, messaging her and texting her, and
That
it
is
sounded
messed
like
up.
she's trying to make him jealous. She even at one point said to him, she's like, I almost didn't go out with you. Like, I wasn't sure if you were good enough for me.
Whoa, she actually said that?
She said that?
Come on.
I'm serious.
And
What was his
Yeah,
reaction?
could you see his reaction?
He just kind of chuckled, and he was like, he's like, I hope you're having a good time. And she's like, oh, yeah, I totally am. And
God, this must
Really?
be one of the best things about being a waitress is being able to eavesdrop on everybody's dates. I mean, and get your own dates off of the whole thing, too. But,
I mean, it does kind of help. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people that way.
yeah.
I used to wait tables a lot, and I would love it when like you get a couple who was in an argument. It was so fun to experience the awkwardness of going up to their table. I know they weren't in an argument, but still, she was being pretty crappy to him, it sounds like.
Yeah, she just talked about herself the whole time. She's very, extremely high maintenance and selfish.
Did you have any interaction with him?
I did. She at one point got up to go to the bathroom, so I kind of saw that as my moment to kind of go in and just make sure, I wasn't being creepy of like, hey, how are things going? Like with her, it was, is everything okay? How's dinner? Any drinks? And just kind of letting him know that I was there, supportive, trying to be low-key about it.
Okay.
All right. And did he seem interested?
I don't know, I just didn't want to do anything to jeopardize my job.
Of course.
Like, tell her off and be like, you get out of here.
You stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah. He is a sweet man, and you're being an a-hole.
That'd be so amazing.
That would be awesome,
I told my
actually.
manager.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I just told my manager you have to leave. How did you get his phone number?
Well, his number was in the reservations book.
Okay, now, wait, I'm
wait
going
a
to stop
minute.
you because now you're the one that's being a little sketchy.
Well, no, I'm not asking him to go out. I just want to know if he's even interested.
Do you think he'll even remember you?
Well, that's where I'm kind of hoping you guys can help me out to see if he does.
Yeah. We'll probably have to jog his memory with the actual date he was on. So other than a wannabe Kardashian, how could I describe her when we call him?
She was short, for sure.
Okay.
She had long blonde hair, but it wasn't all real. She obviously had extensions.
Okay.
The color didn't match perfectly, but it was blonde.
All right.
She had like a really tight green dress, but it didn't fit the restaurant. It was kind of tacky. It was a little trashy looking.
Okay.
Like,
So I'm going to say, hey, do you remember going out with a chick with really bad extensions and a tacky green dress at an Italian restaurant? He might remember that, actually.
I think it's a better description.
Did he say anything to you when he left? Like, you guys flirt at all?
I'm not really sure. Like, I thanked them. I told them to have a great night, and he was like, thank you. You too. Thanks so much. So it was, he made eye contact with me. Not everyone does that, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe
This is-
he's into you.
I know that this isn't the traditional way of doing things, but I figure give it a shot. Why not?
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and see if we can get you a date in sort of a second date update.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll do it next. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steve?
Yes, who's this?
Steve, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay. Sweet. You ever listen?
Sometimes.
You ever hear of a second date update before?
Not sure. Why are you calling me?
You went out to an Italian place a little bit ago with a girl in a green dress, blonde girl, short.
Naomi?
I don't know if that's her name. I just was given the description. Is that her name? Naomi? That's who you went out with?
Yeah, that's her name, but I'm confused because we have another date lined up.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Won't make sense to you. But she's not the one who wanted us to call you.
Okay. I'm confused. I don't get what's happening.
So when you went out with that Naomi girl, your server actually noticed you and thought that you were really cute and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Do you
remember
wait,
her?
Do you remember her? That was a good laugh.
Kind of.
What'd you think of her?
She was professional. She was nice.
I don't think she was very professional.
I'm not getting
I would argue with that. Did you think she was maybe cute?
I think so. I don't really remember. I was on a date, so I wasn't really paying attention to those.
Oh, you're one of those guys who pays attention to your date and isn't
Good
lusting after the
man.
waitress the whole time. Whatever.
Loser.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really get what the point of this is. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, I'll just tell you, okay? So Taryn, that's the name of your waitress that night. She thought you were attractive, and she wanted to meet you.
Like outside of the restaurant.
Yeah, like romantically.
Okay.
And she's actually on the phone right now listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
She's on the phone now?
Hey, Steve. It's Taryn. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
This is weird.
I know it's super weird. I just wanted to get in contact with you. I wanted to reach out, so this is kind of the only way I could think of doing it.
Oh my God, awkward.
Do you remember me for real, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember you.
Okay. I just saw like the whole interaction between you and your date that night, and you just seemed like a really sweet and nice guy, and the way that she was acting, I feel like you're way too good for her, and you deserve somebody who isn't completely high maintenance and into themselves 24/7.
Whoa.
Whoa, you were really paying attention, huh?
I mean, yeah, it was, you guys were one of my tables that I was taking care of, but it wasn't hard. I mean, you couldn't really ignore it. She was pretty loud about a lot of the things, especially when, like, her food came out, her pasta came out, and she sent it back twice because the first time it was too salty, and then the second time it wasn't salty enough. It's just, it's like she finds reasons to be difficult.
Maybe she has, like, a diet thing with the pasta. I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I think she's just particular about certain things like that.
About certain things?
So wait, did you enjoy your date with Naomi, Steve?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you said you had another date set up, right?
Yeah, we're hanging out next week.
Oh.
You're going out with her again after that whole debacle?
Debacle? I mean, it was a first date, so I thought it went pretty well. I mean, it's not going to be perfect for a first date.
I mean, okay, like I don't know you or anything, but just from what I saw and what I do know of that time is that you're really nice, and no one should be treated the way that she was treating you through that entire dinner. You deserve way better than that.
Well, thank you, but I think that you were just seeing it in a different way. She's a nice person. She is.
Really?
Yeah, Taryn, I thought you were going to stay away from talking about his date.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, she in the middle of this whole thing yelled out at him, "Aren't you gay?" Like, what? What do you see in this person?
Whoa.
No, I mean, I dress really well. People make that mistake sometimes, so
So you're
nice, dude.
yeah.
I wasn't offended.
She doesn't sound like she was very nice to you.
She's sassy. She's like a big personality. She's harmless.
She has a big personality. She's super into herself. And I know that I'm maybe stepping over my boundaries here, but I feel like somebody's got to step in and be like, you got to wake up, man. Like, she is not right for you. She is not a good person, and you deserve so much more than that, like 100% more than that.
Thank you for saying that.
So wait, I'm confused. Does that ring true for you, Steve? Or is Taryn just coming off like she's attacking your date and being kind of crazy?
No, as I said, she has a big personality. I could see why someone would see that, but I'm kind of more of like a easygoing, laid-back kind of guy, so I'm kind of attracted to that in Naomi, I guess. So,
I mean, I can understand on some level of like opposites attract, but you don't need to be completely put down by the other person. I really think that you're a nice, sweet guy. You're really attractive. I don't understand what you see in someone like her who is completely selfish and into themselves only. And I wanted to do this super weird thing. I know it's like completely different, but I just wanted to give it a shot and see if you wanted to go out with me.
Yeah, Steve, would you like to go out with Taryn on a first date? It's kind of a second date because you didn't even know you were being watched while you were on your date. But would you like to go out with Taryn on a date? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I will say, if you're into big personalities, Taryn's obviously one, too, because she called the radio station, stole your number, and here we are.
Hey, don't compare me to the other girl. We are nothing alike.
I'm just trying to help you. He likes the other girl, even though you don't, Taryn.
well, I mean, we've only gone on one date, and we're not exclusive or anything, so
Yeah.
I would be open to a first date.
Hey.
So, yes?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
I mean, as long as it's okay with her that I'm still going to be seeing Naomi, then I'm down.
Okay. Well, Taryn, now you have a battle on your hands. So you want to see if you can win Steve's heart from Naomi.
How about we leave it at you go out on your date with her, and if you do so happen to change your mind, I'll leave my phone number with the station here, and you can call them and get my number.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So, Steve, if you go out with, the girl you were originally on a date with, Naomi, if you go out with her and she's a which is what Taryn says,
Yeah.
then you can call us and we'll give you Taryn's number and you can go out with Taryn.
Okay.
Steve, you know what? Go out with her one more time because I think that's all it's going to take for you to open your eyes and realize that she is not right for you.
Oh, okay. Confident.
All right.
Wow. All right. You are fiery, aren't you?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden
my
you're interested,
God.
Steve.
Hello,
Well,
Taryn.
Yeah.
we'll have Taryn's
Good
number
night,
here if you want to
Naomi.
call us, all right?
Okay. I'll see how this goes, I guess.
Okay, I'll be waiting for that phone call of you telling me, I told you so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
That was a second date update from a while ago, and every once in a while we get second date updates that are so popular that we have to check back in and see what happened. And right now, Taryn and Steve are actually on the phone because we were able to get an update from them. What's up, guys? How are you?
Hey.
Hey, good, how are you?
Good.
God.
So, Taryn, you're pregnant? Is that the update?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It didn't go that direction. It
Oh, okay.
went a little differently.
All right. Yeah, this was one of the more popular second date updates that we've had, and a lot of people have been wondering if Steve did reach out to us to get your number, and unless I'm wrong, I don't think we actually heard from him. So what's going on?
Well, so there was something I didn't quite think about when I wanted to do this second date update. I didn't think about the fact that Naomi may actually hear this on the radio.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about that either.
what?
The girl that he was going out with and the girl he was out with the night that you met him when you were waiting on his table.
Yeah, Naomi heard.
So she heard it. Oh,
Shut
man,
up.
Steve, did she just yell at you for like weeks after that?
Yeah, I had no idea that she heard it. This is all totally news to me. I had no idea.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
wow.
just finding that out now?
No, I found out a little bit later. I'm going to let Taryn explain this one because she lived it. I just heard about it.
Lived it. Okay,
confused.
what did you live, Taryn?
So Naomi actually came to my work and confronted me.
Shut up.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. She kind of knows where I work. So,
And by the way, I had no idea that she heard it, and I had no idea that she was going to go and do that. So
Oh, wow.
it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
So what did she do?
so she came in and basically she wanted to talk.
Okay.
So we sat down in like a closed section of the restaurant, and just kind of said how she's kind of upset. She kind of felt like I was stealing her guy. Like hearing that on the radio was a little embarrassing for her.
Right, and you kind of trash talked
Yeah.
her when you were on the show with us. I mean, you
Was
said-
she as horrible then as you saw her on the date? You called her a terrible person.
To be honest, I was a little embarrassed because I didn't think that she would A, hear it, and B, confront me at work. So heard her out. We kind of talked through it. And, I mean, we started laughing, and it was like we're both on the same page of, you know, okay, this is kind of funny, weird circumstance. And we're kind of really close friends now.
Oh.
That's awesome!
hilarious.
I love that!
Okay, so you guys are homies. Is she dating Steve?
Or is anybody dating Steve?
Yeah, what's up with you, Steve?
You know, after Naomi and I kind of stopped talking and she basically dumped me, I asked Taryn out, but she gave me the no. So
Oh, really?
Just at that point, Naomi and I had become really good friends, and it's kind of girl code that you just don't date a guy that your girlfriend dated. So
You got pushed down.
So you actually lost your date, and then now Taryn and Naomi are kind of dating, sort of. I mean, you're friends now.
the really wild thing is that I had no idea. So I was on Instagram and I saw a picture of the two of them like on like a friend date, and I'm like, what the heck are those two doing?
That's funny.
Wow.
it turned out we had a lot in common.
So you like each
Wow,
other.
okay. So you and
Yeah.
Naomi, BFFs, and
Congrats.
Steve, you're still single?
Yeah, I have a few, you know, things on the back burner.
Yeah, you're still single, in other words.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah, you've been friend zoned by them. Do you guys still talk, all three of you, or?
No, we're not. We don't really talk, any of us. I mean, those two talk. I'm not me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but I would be down to hang with the girls for a little reunion if you girls are.
Oh, triple date.
I don't.
I think that's a no. Sorry, Steve. Now you've been dumped 3 times.